Are you serious? What? North Korea, whose president is now Kim Jong-un, has been invaded. He has been compromised. This is insanity by Dennis Rodman, the worm. Do you know who he is? Some of you may not know much about NBA basketball, are not going to appreciate the actual possibilities of the diplomacy. Stop the music! Stop the music! We're talking about Dennis Rodman here. And I think you're not going to truly appreciate the absolute splendid act of diplomacy on the United States of America to send the Harlem Globetrotters into North Korea. Maybe there's some common ground, or in this case, a common court. Maybe we can all meet on the same playing surface. Let's not talk about nukes. I mean, let me ask a question to Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, you fantasize in blowing up New York City. You have videos made up of soldiers, American soldiers, engulfed in flames, or even our president, Barack Obama, in flames. And yet, you welcome the Harlem Globetrotters with Dennis Rodman, the worm, with that hair and all that psychedelic and the piercings and the tattoos and the antics. Are you serious? Do you know what you just did? You just compromised. You're entire. Listen. If there's anybody who can find out the secret codes of the nuclear programs of the North Koreans, it's the worm, Dennis Rodman. He's the man. I remember watching him years ago, back in the 90s, when he played with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, and he helped Jordan win 3 world championships. I mean, the worm was just, there's nobody ever been, nor ever will be, as eccentric, as radical, as flamboyant, as neon-colored hair, psychedelic hair, everything else, the piercings everywhere, the tattoos. And now I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying the man had all kinds of jewelry going on, and it was a little bit, at that time, way out there. Well, this man is now with the Harlem Globetrotters. He's older than me. I'm 51. And he's in North Korea. You know he's not there to play basketball. What's he doing? He's looking for the secret codes. He's looking for the secret code. He's trying to break them. He's going to break them. If he can find out a way. If anybody could, the worm. And let me just read this to you. It's a true story. But Dennis Rodman worms his way to North Korea. What? Dennis Rodman? The former NBA star Dennis Rodman brought his basketball skills Tuesday and flamboyant style, his neon bleached hair, his tattoos, his nose studs and rings, to the isolated communist country, possibly the world's drabbest dress code, North Korea. Arriving there, the American athlete and showman known as the Worm began an unlikely ambassador for sports. Diplomacy at a time of heightened tensions between the United States and North Korea, or maybe not so unlikely. Young Kim Jong-un, the young leader of North Korea, is said to have been a fan of the Chicago Bulls back in the 90s. So Kim Jong-un likes Dennis Rodman. He was a fan of Michael Jordan and the Bulls and Dennis Rodman. And so just maybe, just maybe, Dennis Rodman, the most unlikely ambassador for anything, may hold the heart strings. He might captivate the mentality and the imagination of the young North Korean communist leader, Kim Jong-un. This is the most wildest scenarios. The last thing I thought I would look at in the news to start this morning was Dennis Rodman and Kim Jong-un together. What? Slap! your grandma and try to wake her up because this can't be true. But it is. Yahoo News is reporting that it is true. So, look, all I can say is, hey, maybe Dennis Rodman, of all people, maybe Dennis Rodman could get to the heart of Kim Jong-un and say to him, let those Christians out of prison. You have 1 million in prison, Kim Jong-un. Let the people be free to have their own democratic nation. Bring the NBA to North Korea. Allow freedom of speech and freedom to worship. Stop threatening the United States with nukes. Come on, Kim Jong-un. Step up to the plate. Be the real leader that you could be for your people. You can do it. Well, can I say this? In a world that's upside down, pray that somehow, maybe, just maybe, Dennis Rodman could get through to Kim Jong-un. I don't even know how to segue into Are You Saved? I can definitely do a Are You Serious right here, but you know the real question is at the end of the day, you know you can't get that done. You know nobody's going to get nothing. The world is wicked. And you need to give your life to Jesus Christ. Not because of this story. I'm just shocked. I'm doing a video on this story just because it's shockingly, I just can't believe it. But more importantly, since you're here, since I'm here, since Dennis Rodman's there, it says Jesus is up there coming back soon. He's also in your heart, if you know him. If you're not saved, give your life to Jesus Christ. We had 5 more people saved on YouTube yesterday, and I had another one this morning on YouTube. So God is saving people. Seriously, the world's just insane. But Jesus is coming. And give your life to the Lord, please. And you say, how, Pastor? Well, just call upon the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. You can ask Christ into your life. Now, I'll help you. If you want to send me a personal message right here on YouTube, title it, I want to be saved. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. And I will respond and pray with you. We can help you. You know, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And there may be some people watching this video who don't normally watch my videos, who are NBA fans. I'm talking to you. Maybe you're a younger person. At the end of the day, it all comes down to Jesus, okay? So give your life to Jesus Christ. Send me a private message right here on this YouTube channel and title it, I want to be saved. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. I'll be right back.